house, going to the post office to take a parcel to the post office, and I thought while I was out that I'd come and get some flowers for the dye pot. So I've been to the post office now, and on my way back I've been and picked some daffodil flowers, some dandelion flowers and some dock leaves. The daffodil flowers have been in flower now probably since the beginning of March, so they're starting to die off now and starting to look a bit worse for wear. So I thought that I'd come along before they come and cut the grass in the next couple of weeks for the first cut, and come and get the dead flower heads off the top. I try not to take too many of the good flowers if I can, partly because there's not a lot of colour in them. I tend to find I get the best colour out of daffodil flowers when they're nearly finished, when they're towards the end of their life. So that's what I've done now. I'll show you what I've got. There will be a little bit of rustling with the bags, but yeah, I'll show you what I've got. I have got dandelion flowers. I've got a decent sized bag of those, a sandwich bag. I've got dock leaves, which I've never tried before. They are just ordinary dock leaves, which you would find in any field or any waste ground. So I picked a good bag full of those. Again, a decent bag. And I've got my daffodil flowers. I love these flowers. They are my favourite flowers so far that I've found to dye with. So much so I dyed a skirt, which at some point I'll show you as well. And yeah, I just really love these flowers. So I'll just show you some of the things that I've got from, so you know what to look for when you do go out looking for flowers for the dye pan. I'll show you what stage I tend to pick them at, and I'll try not to rustle the bag too much. I tend to look for flowers that are very nearly finished. You can see they've got no outer petals on them. They're just as good. They have a lot of yellow in them at the moment, because they're dying off. There's another one. They get eaten by the pheasants. So yeah, once they get to a certain point, the pheasants come along and get them, and then that's what the point that they're good for the dye pot. So I have got one or two nicer flowers just because they're a really good yellow colour. I've got a good sized bag of those as well. So they're the daffodil flowers. So now I'm parked up at the side of the road, and there's a really good patch of gorse bushes at the side of the road. I noticed them on my way out, and they're really, really good strong yellow at the moment, like an orangey yellow. And I've never tried dyeing with gorse flowers before, so I thought it would be a good opportunity while they're all looking so lovely to go over and try and get a good decent bag full for the dye pan. Because as I say, I want to do some wool dyeing this week because I need to update my kits. They haven't been done for a while. I want to put some new colours in and some fresh colours in, so that is my job for the next couple of weeks, is to get those done. So I thought I'd take you over the road and show you what the gorse bushes look like and what the flowers are like. I have got my gloves, these gloves, because they are prickly and they are quite sharp as well, so I thought I'd bring my gloves with me and then go and pick the flowers. So I'll take you over the road. It may be a little bit noisy because it is the side of a main road, but I just wanted to show you what the bushes were like and what the flowers were like that were on them, so that if you fancy having a go with gorse bushes, you'll know what to look for. So I'll just get out the car now when it's safe to cross over, and I'll take you over there. Right, so this is the gorse bush at the side of the road. It's a shame it's not smell-o-vision because there's such a lovely scent coming off them. As you can see, the flowers are just starting to go over a little bit that we can get from them, because as I say, I've never tried them before, but there's quite a good patch. As you can see, there's quite a good patch down there on this side of the fence as well for me to be able to pick. So I thought that was, look at all this here as well, but I can't get over there. So yeah, I thought I would have a go and see what I can get. Right, so if you are going to pick from a gorse bush, just be very aware that they have very, very long thorns on them. I don't know whether you can see the thorns. There you go. That's why I have to wear gloves, because the flowers are in amongst all those thorns and pricks my fingers a few times because I can't keep my gloves on because I can't get to the flowers with the big gloves that I brought with me. But yeah, just to be aware that each one of those green things is a very strong thorn that will prick your fingers, so just be careful. Right, I'm back in the car again after that, looking a bit windswept and a bit worse for wear. And I did get a few flowers off the gorse bushes. It's very cold and windy out there at the moment, and I've just seen the cows going in for milking. A big massive long line of cows. Don't think I've ever seen so many cows. Yeah, and the bushes were far too prickly, and my gloves wouldn't fit in with the thorns to get the flowers. So I had to take my gloves off. So I did get spiked quite a lot and it was quite painful. So I didn't get as many as I would have liked. But these are the gorse flowers that I've got. You know that you can see them. I got quite a few in my little sandwich bag. So I'm going to take them back, and even if we just use it for an experiment this year and see if it's worth going out and getting a lot more. But it looks like the flowers have got a while to go yet. So if I do it now, I might be able to come back and get some more before the flowers finish. So I'll just show you the size of the bag that I got. I did get that many, so that's not too bad. Probably enough to dry a couple of 100 grams of yarn, so we'll see. Anyway, that's it for out on my road trip at the moment. I'm off home now to go and get myself a drink, a cup of coffee. And when we get home, I will show you what I'm going to do with them in the dye pot to get them ready for dyeing this week. So I'm off home now, so I'll see you in a little while.